turns around and does all this stuff. Come on, Blinky. Do your thing. You know you want to do it.
Blinky, come on. Blinky, come on.
You are so uneventful today.
Say Blinky.
Blinky,
Oh,
boo! Some of us are a little disconcerted by Blinky.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
He does have only one eye on the right.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's cool. He's showing off.
There you go. He's the one-eyed wattle crane.
Wow.
They have a website. Does White Oak have a website? I can try and figure out that website for you. It just changed recently because people had trouble finding it on the internet as well. I think it's W.O. Gilman. Dot. He's breeding in Guetta, who we will pass later on. Time I've ever had anyone visit, we would be able to, but the new rules were put in place and I cannot break them.
Oh, look, and they're looking for the to come over.
Mom, don't make me feel worse than I already do.
I know, but
This is Palm Bay. If you see your baby Peter behind her, he'll probably come running over in a minute.
Hey.
Palm Bay did come from Disney. Peter was born about June 24th is when Peter was born.
They're confused too because they're used to people getting out, probably, right?
yeah, they're used to people.
I don't know what happened, but rules are in place and I can't break them. So Palm Bay is extremely docile for especially for a black rhino. Most of them wouldn't let you get closer, baby. At White Oak here, they've been hands-on with Peter from day one. From day one, we've been able to touch him. He's extremely food motivated. He's a big baby, a big whiner. He just loves to be loved.
They're out in the wild like that, though.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah, no, he won't.
What's that weigh?
I'm sorry.
What's he weigh?
Last time we checked, he
Oh, he's
was
coming inside here. Come on over.
675, and that was probably 2 months ago. So he's somewhere pushing probably 850.
Wow.
He's pushing the baby.
Hi, Peter. We'd be out
Peter
there with our
whining for
hand
food.
in your
He's a big baby.
We'd be out there with our hand in your mouth. If somebody
These guys-
messed up today.
Looked like somebody sawed his.
Hey, you get one right here.
No, I'll explain that to you. Black rhinos here, the reason we can hand feed them and have guests hand feed them is because they don't have incisor teeth in the front. I can stick my hand all the way in her hand, probably till about where her mouth ends, and there's no teeth. Now their lips are extremely strong. You can see they have the prehensile lip on top. That's so they can grab tree browse, they can grab fruits off the tree, they can pick up things off the floor.
I can't touch him, huh?
No, I wish that we could.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at him.
Her horn was not sawed off. There is cables in the back. She just rubs it again.
Wow. That's funny. Hey, little guy.
I feel bad we're not feeding
Did you put your hand in the
Yeah,
baby
these-
too?
I can put my hand in Peter's mouth as well. Yeah,
I put my hand right
Pete-
lay down. She's tired of it. The danger potential with these guys is more when you're petting them.
say
and
that?
things. You don't really have to worry about the horn as much as you have to worry about your hand just getting squashed between the bars or her hitting it hard and making it hit a bar. Rhinos. Those I wish we could go by Métis, but we can't because of Patrick being new and neurotic.
Puppy dog.
They're called greater one-horned rhinos.
Have they sawed that thing in there?
No, Grandpa, she rubs it on a cable in the back of the enclosure.
Oh.
She's put that indention in there herself.
Oh.
Can you back up a little bit?
Back up.
honey.
Tell me when.
They love to have their face petted and
Boy, he's big, all right, isn't he?
Jumped right up.
This is the
Jumped
sheep.
right up on his feet.
This is the mother?
They can be quick, they can be very quick. Go from sitting down to 100% pure muscle. Palm Bay is extremely strong. Inguetta, who we'll see, is even stronger. With completely on top of the females with their feet off of the ground. And I think
Like a duck.
big money.
That were the same.
Getting
Who's looking at who?
Go up a little further. Oh. Go up a little further.
Lot of money. So I kind of tried to get a number out of somebody because no one throws numbers out. Money is kept pretty quiet around here. While we're here, the seal watches was because it went through the metal, running for my life. These are roan antelope. We have 5 or 6 youngsters in here. They're the ones with the shorter horns like this guy. No, I can't tell one.
You notice when you come up here, don't they? They're looking. Look at how big they are. Jeez.
Look at their horns, how twisted. They're all like what?
Food.
I can't believe how they're all looking.
Guys,
Oh, look at how tall he is.
that'll be look like a zebra horse mix. They're really not.
that
They're
one
the only
there?
other
Yes.
member of the Giraffidae family. So they are related to the giraffe. They have long necks. They have the ossicones that
picture?
are attached to this.
Hello, baby. You're awfully close. And she's defecating. I don't know what kind of picture that'll make. Hi, girl. Here you go. I'm gonna open it a little bit to look at her. And she's normally a pretty calm animal. She has a pen mate who's outside now. Wow. And that one was the one who's on the flight here. Hello, pretty girl. So she came from Dallas. Go ahead and take pictures. She came from Dallas in 1999. She was born there in 1997. She's had 2 babies, and she's due again in July, August with another baby. See how the tongue is like a giraffe? Prehensile tongue. They can lick back at they can even clean their eye socket when they roll back their eye. And they can scratch up on the top of their forehead and that kind of thing with their tongue. And as I say, her name is Mira. You're a good girl, Mira, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're my pretty girl. There you go. When she has a baby, the baby will be about this tall, be about 30 to 60 pounds. And they're just exact miniature as the adults, except they have silkier, longer fur and a little stand-up mane all the way to the end of their tail, and that falls out by the time they're about a year old. And then their skin smooths out as you see it right now. They live in the equatorial rainforest, what used to be Zaire. And we have 13 here, 4 males and 9 females.
The stripes are only on their legs.
Yes, exactly, and it looks very striking, but it serves the purpose of a tiger stripes. It helps them meld into the underbrush.
Oh, so she's pregnant?
She is pregnant, yes, due in July or August.
See?
A little more.
Pretty cool, isn't it? Wow, check them out.
So that's him.
That's Ramakari. He's our what you would call ambassador male. If there were 1 or 2 people on a tour who donated a bunch of money, they'd be able to walk in and touch him. With these guys, their danger potential, just like the giraffe, is they can kick straight backwards and straight out sideways up to the height of their ears. If you notice how high their parents and things, their age doesn't really affect the color. I mean, our hair turns a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, whatever, but primarily the color is they're born with.
So even if you want to donate to this place, you can't do it?
I'm sorry?
If you wanted to donate to this place and become like a glorified member and rent one of the houses out and all that stuff, how would you get hooked up like that?
You talk to Stephanie or Justin or one of those.
So you have to go through the administrative side of it then?
Oh yeah. Well, those guys are guest relations people.
If you need me to jump out and open the gate, I will.
Oh no, we're good. I've peaked my driving skills a bit since.
And you're still not driving a stick shift, though, I see.
They don't come in sticks. I drive the dump trucks. Those are sticks.
Are they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember your first adventure. You almost killed your dad.
Well, no, I told my dad I didn't want to do that. He can't say that I didn't tell him. I said, Dad, I don't feel comfortable. He said, do it. I said, no. And when I ended up in the middle of the driveway, not my fault. Not my fault. I won't argue that till the day.
Okay, it's okay.
I only physically impaired him for like 6 months. 241A, 241B. tell you all about every single one of them.
The
She knows
dress?
them.
How long
can
has
look
she
at them
been
and say,
here?
A year. She was an intern before that, a year and a half. Celia, I'm gonna cut some brows. You want to meet me at Giraffe?
What's up with all the fences around the trees?
It's fine, I can do that.
They cut 'em
10-4, thank you very much. They stick their tongue in there, rip out all the bark, and kill the tree. They love bark. So rewrapping trees is a constant thing for the Hofstock crew.
Well, they bark off any tree or just particular ones?
Primarily the pine trees, but you know they'll eat off of anything.
They eat bark off a pine tree? Really?
Well,
What kind of nutrients they get out of that?
They wrap the trees so that they
I'm just gonna go and eat some brows.
She did her intern and then decided to stay here? Or?
Well, there's a certain type.
Yeah, this is called red bay. You can actually smell it on the stem. That's a real good. It grows
like
a lot
this
around
stuff.
here.
They like
You
it,
can
huh?
each take one.
Well,
When they come up, you can feed it.
what do they eat? I mean, they eat anything or what?
They well, they're browsers typically in the wild, so they'll eat any kind of leafy material that they come along.
Really?
Very specialized stomachs, so they can be pretty picky as to what they eat.
But she was saying they eat bark off the
they'll
pine
eat the
trees?
bark off the trees. That's tasty to them. The hardwoods, it's kind of harder for them to get to.
Here,
but
John.
They like the pine. They like the sap.
Taller than me, I'll watch.
No, I've done it already. You need to do it. Come on.
And I'll just ask that when they come up, if you'll step away from the fence back over here, just a good distance, about a body's length away, because they can, giraffes' defense in the wild is to kick. So their only defense, this is Audrey right here on the right, coming up. Their defense is to kick, so they have, their hooves weigh about 40 pounds. Yes. They can kick front, back, to the side, any way you can think of.
Sideways, too.
If you want to, you can give it to her. Hold on real tight. We'll try to pull it away from you.
See how long their tongue is?
And this is Rags. So whoever who wants to feed Rags. You want to feed her? Come on over. John, get in. Just hold on to it real tight and she'll try to pull it away from
I
you.
did.
You guys are plotting. Oh, she wants it. You see her
Not the right
salivating? She'll eat it. There's just a lot of people, so sometimes
Oh, it's
they need to
kinda-
get used to the people around.
Ooh.
So they don't. They only have teeth on the bottom. So that's made for, there you go. You can go ahead and feed her.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, just stay a good distance away from the fence. She can stick her neck out for you. Things like that up. So there's this is the male right here. If you stand real still, right, you can bring Will over here. We'll feed him. Just hold it straight up. He'll probably come up to you. He's a little nervous sometimes, so just take it back.
You're spooking them.
Yeah, jump around a little bit sometimes. Sometimes it's just a fly or a bug that startled them, and other times they just are
Okay, where is it set? I'll take pictures.
It's set, you just turn it on and use it.
We have 8 animals in here, 1 male and 7 females, and hopefully all of them have been bred by now. He was put in here last February, and their gestation is 15 months.
I spooked them.
Go ahead, John, get a picture.
She's kind of spooky, or he's kind of spooky.
See, they're very cautious of this many people, kind of checking everything out. That's made for grabbing the browse on the tall trees in the savanna of Africa. Yeah, that's okay.